Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Wordle with Art. Once again, we've got a super exciting episode. Three things have to be taken care of. First, we need to do today's Wordle, which will be for number 732 for Wednesday, June 21st. And again, we have a four-way team competition going on. Some folks want to just continue to play as they normally do, which is totally fine. And other folks, like myself, want to try to get the best score possible, which is a 1, which we give to those folks who solve each of the upcoming challenges. Now, today's challenge is going to be, this is a good one. I have no idea what possessed me to come up with this, but we have to enter 10 O's, and that may include the solution as well, okay? So we're going to do that. And then after that, guys, we're going to go straight to the results for Kazoo! Yes, we are. We're going to see how the teams fared on Kazoo, which was actually the first result from the team challenges, because our very first challenge was Jazzy Nanny. So it'll be very interesting to see how many folks decided to participate in the challenge and what effect that has on the standings. So it'll be very exciting. And then we'll finish it off with, once again, guys, a live solve demonstration for tomorrow's challenge. And I have to give credit to GeoHuman for giving us this next upcoming challenge. It's really cool. All right, guys, so here we go. A little nervous on this one. 10 O's is kind of spooky. Speaking of which, you could do spook as your first guess. However, I've kind of gotten used to doing taboo. So just checking my screen. Yeah, so let's do taboo. It's honestly not the best start. I think there's some far superior ones, but you sort of get used to it. You kind of have a feel for the output of the results when you practice it. So yeah, we'll go with taboo. All right, so here's the deal. The accounting on this is going to be easy. I'm basically just going to make sure that each of the upcoming 4 rows has 2 O's. That'll give me a total of 10, and then my 6th guess will hopefully be the answer. We have an A, which is not bad, okay? Ooh, all right, so I like floor next because FL and R marry very well with the A. So let's try floor. Okay, not bad. Now we have the R. We're piecing this together slowly but surely. I mean, basically, if I can get one letter per row, then if all goes well, we should be able to unscramble it. All right, now my next guess is going to be noose. I do think that also gives us 3 good letters, so keep our fingers crossed. Oh, wow, this is great. So we have a 4 + 1 unscramble. This is fantastic. We have 6 O's. We do have to commit to 2 more rows of O's. One thing about this challenge I will say, guys, is that for those who do attempt it and you feel that it's getting a little bit out of control and you don't have enough information, you can just pull the cord. You can just eject from your fighter plane and just say, hey, you know what? Let's just use regular words. We don't have to do these crazy double O's. All right, in the comments, guys, a little bit of trivia. I didn't look it up. I have no idea, but is anybody aware of a 5-letter word that has 3 O's? I would be very curious about that. Okay, so now we have to start thinking about what the heck this word could be. So the first one that comes to mind would be crane for sure. We haven't had crane. That's a very popular word. That was one of the top words that was proposed back when Wordle first came out to use. Again, I cannot under any circumstances put that in as a guess right now because then I would lose the challenge. We would only have 6 O's. But crane is looking good. So to test that hypothesis, I was about to make sure that I had the R there. I should definitely do cocoa. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, barring any crazy unscrambles, like, no, it wouldn't be carne because the A is not second. So let's try cocoa, okay, and pray for a C. Oh, yes. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So why don't we go with, what should we do here? You know, I mean, it would be love to just be absolutely certain to go with putting the R second. Oh, well, here's an easy word. How about proof? Okay, proof. And then if the R is second, I'll have completed the challenge with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 O's, and then it will absolutely be cream, right? Keep our fingers crossed. Yep, there we go. Ooh, we did it. Okay, nice. That was a lot faster than yesterday's solve, right, guys? That was a terrible solve on my part. But this was much better. And boy, Although there was nothing spectacular about the taboo, that it was just kind of like one hit after the next, and they all fused together. And Noose definitely sealed the deal. So there you have it, guys. I hope that those who attempted the 10-0 puzzle also succeeded like me. And now let's get ready for some results. I bet you guys can't wait to see what happened with Kazoo. All right, so let's get this out of the way and let you guys know that things are really very interesting now. So check this out. First, what I did was I included some numbers on the left so that you can see the total number of participants, and you can kind of see how many decided to do the challenge. So all the ones in blue correlate to those folks who succeeded on the challenge, which was to do Jazzy Nanny. Okay, and nobody failed the challenge, by the way. Let me just offer that as another incentive for folks to, chime in and try a few of these challenges. They're worth it. I mean, it's basically getting a one guesser. You can't beat that. All right, but check it out. Guano came in first. Okay, they did. And look at that. 10 ones, a 3, which is still decent, and 2 5s, which is also still pretty good on the crazy kazoo. And they only missed one of their 14 players. Okay. Team Few. Hey guys, we came in second. All right. I'm very proud of our team. And I must say that I think we can nail this. Here's why. Because we already had 9 players commit. One person, believe it or not, mistakenly just started the Wordle without realizing that we're in challenge mode. And another person just decided to honor the 2 previous anniversaries of Wordle, and so did certain words that correlated to the Wordle offered very first, and then the 1 year later. Okay, so that means that, guys, Team Few, we should, if all goes well, have a minimum of 11 players committing to the challenge. Now, if I could just implore 1 or 2 more of my beloved Team Few players to do the challenge, I think we could take care of this. I really do. Okay. ER Trap was third, and they had 7 folks participate in the challenge, and five people did not. And they came in third. And Snafu also had 7 people participate in the challenge. So exactly half in Snafu did the challenge. And I hate to say it, Snafu, that's not going to cut it. You guys are going to continue to see yourself probably in 3rd or 4th place, unless I would say at least 3 more players are willing to do the challenge. Now, what I would recommend is to do a little bit of coordination. On certain days, some people might want to alternate and say, you know what, this challenge looks really good, I'm going to go for it. And then somebody, can remove themselves from the challenge. But you guys, if you want to win, and we only have a few more days left, basically a week, right? If you guys want to have any attempt at winning this thing, you've got to get at least 3 or 4 more players on board to do the challenge, okay? All right, guys. So there's the results for that. Oh, we have one more thing to do. We have to look at the total results, right? So here we go. The totals as of June 19th are as follows. Guano picked up another 6 points thanks to their victory in Kazoo, so they're up to 68. Few is at 50. We gained 3. Snafu is at 40. They're stuck at 40 because they got 0 points today. And ER Trap gained a point for coming in third, so they're at 32. So pretty interesting. All right, so are you guys ready to see the challenge for tomorrow? Okay. Now this one, again, as I said earlier, is thanks to our good friend, GeoHuman. Okay. And here's how it's going to work. It's super cool. I really liked it. I practiced it a few times, and I think I'm okay at it. And I'm going to do a live one with you guys. All right, so here's the challenge in words, and then you'll see how it works perfectly when I do it. The challenge is as follows. You have to get all 5 greens in position before your answer, okay? So in other words, the solution must be spelt out in green before you enter your final guess. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's go ahead and demonstrate. So I would still start off with a super strong word. So I'm back to slate. Feels good to be back to slate. And we have an S and an A. Okay, this is great. So once you get a green, this shouldn't be too bad. So the next best word here, according to my algorithm, I think is Okay, now by the way, you have to be careful. So if I were to get it correct on the second guess, that's going to be a 2, guys, not a 1, because you would not have spelt out the answer before you typed in your final answer. So you want to be a little careful and perhaps tiptoe around it if you sense that you could be entering the solution beforehand. But I still want to be aware of what the best word is. So it's not shark. That is one of them, but we can't put the A there. Savoy. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to go with Savoy. It's totally fine. I'm, not too worried if I fail it on this one. But yeah, let's do Savoy. Okay, good. Ooh, so this is a perfect demonstration, guys, okay? So what's the deal? So all I have to do is get these third and fourth letters in green, and then I can put in the answer. So this could be Sandy. I like Sandy. That's pretty good. Or it could be Sandy. It could be saggy. Shoot. It could be sappy. It could be saucy. Actually, ooh, it's a lot of things. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with candy. I have no risk of, obviously solving it, but it'll check for Sandy and it'll check for saucy and possibly a few other things. But yeah, let's try candy. All right, so it was none of those. All right, so the plot thickens. So now we could do, okay, so again, what's my goal is I've got to get the third and fourth letters in green before my answer, and then I'm all set because I already have the first, second, and fifth letters in green, right, guys? So let's see. Saggy, I guess, is the next best guess. I can't think of too many others that would work there. Saggy. Saggy. Sappy. All right, so let's do pager. Now you have to start being careful here now, guys, because I'm running out of space. So, yeah, so let's just try pager. Okay, good. So I guess it's going to be, it should be sappy, which means that my fourth guess, I'm going to go with happy, okay? And if it's not happy, then I'm screwed because I will not have gotten all the greens lined up before the solution. But I'm pretty sure we're going to go with sappy, right? Yeah, I can't think of anything else it would be. So again, I do not want to put in sappy because I would not have spelt it out beforehand. So let's go with happy. And bam, look at this, guys. We're all set. Just need to make sure I put it in correctly. Woo, there you have it. Okay, so do you see how that worked? We have it's essentially all spelt out for you before I put in sappy. I think it's pretty obvious. I don't think I need to keep explaining it. Okay, so that's the challenge for tomorrow. I really love it. That came down to the wire, but I think I handled that pretty darn good. So you guys will definitely want to practice that, come up with whatever strategy you think is best. And with that in mind, guys, yes, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow with yet another edition of Wordle with Art.